always started off, good day, good people, good day, good day, good people, good day, bad. I don't never say good morning, simply because someone could be possibly mourning from losing a loved one, and to me that'll be an insult. When what I want you to have is a good day, so I say good day. Different strokes for different folks. You gotta know who you are, and you gotta know that you know what you know when you know it. Me myself, I have four important things that I know in life, and that's the four words starting with L, ending with E. That sums my life from beginning to the ending. And one word, four letters. The reason why I'm here. And that four letters, one word, LOV, baby. And what sums it up from beginning to the ending, four words, starting with L, ending with E. Life, live, love, lead. LOVE. That's the strength of the world, baby. That's what makes the world go round. The people and the love of the people loving each other as people and not no separation. But until we get that concept straight, because that is the original creator, that will be the divine light of all life that shines bright in the sky. The one and only sun that's up there. The only reason why we all alive. I'm just saying, you gotta come out of the repetition of what you was taught when you know that most of the shit that you was taught is wrong. You gotta reboot the original computer, which is your brain, and then carry on. You can't continue in a lie knowing that it's a lie and continue living with that lie, on that lie,
Hello, this is Pegasus Lifestyle
playing like it's
Management. How
not
can
a
I
lie
help?
when you know the truth.
Great. The aircraft is waiting for you at
Truth
our
will
nearest
set you free.
airfield. We trust you'll be happy,
And the
sir.
only place where you can be free, and it starts in your heart. I'm just saying, the truth is the truth, period. Why play games? When they ain't playing. But you have playing. You know. I'm about to go drive my own Wednesday. I'm about to go drive my own. We call that just jet skis. I like that water flowing in there. That's what I'm about to do. About to go drive my jet skis. Oh boy, ain't nothing nice in the storm. It, no. Yeah, you can deal with that little dad. I'm about to jump in that jet ski. Jump on a jet ski. Like I said again, people, I love all y'all. I'm like this here. I send out shots out to all y'all soldiers. Stop being stupid, man. Because when you sit there and think about somebody else is giving you an order to kill another human being, man, that ain't cool at all. Think about it, man. If you going to war and you ain't going to war for somebody being treated badly, some kind of catastrophe, You know, some kind of helping mission. See, any mission for you to go to war for things, to kill people over things like oil, you are nothing but that person on the movie, on the game Call of Duty. Because somebody is at their house watching on a television screen, you going so-called doing your duty from orders from some man telling you to kill another man, or woman, a child, and actually think you're gonna get a pass from the creator from that bullshit. That's your own inner turmoil that you're gonna go through, all because you already know the truth. That's wrong what you're doing. And especially if you're not doing it for you. You're doing it for somebody else. And too many of y'all go there and hit this ocean by yourself, but like I said again, this is something that I already know in real life. I will not, never do. Nobody. For one, there's too many ways. Two, this ain't no bullshit. It's beautiful though. Oh, this fucking good. Like yesterday, I did all the Clinton, all the Hillary Clinton, all the Bill Clinton, all the fuckery that this family is in, doing. It don't make no sense. It's just ridiculous. Fuckery that this family has murdered, bribed. Man, whatever you can do as a gangster, the Clintons done did it. So I'm like, to those of you out there that's voting, fuck, if you're not gonna vote for Trump stank ass, he stank ass too. Fuck, don't vote at all. Shit, don't vote for Hillary. That's whatever you do. Don't do that one. Oh, y'all ready to go do a mission? Let's go then. Nice little yacht. Like I was saying yesterday, soldiers, y'all the ones that's fighting the motherfucking wars. Old people don't go to war. Young people do. See Call of Duty? Call of Duty is a game to make countries war against each other. Because warring against each other on the game just makes it better. When you go to war for real. I'm just saying. That was fun. Welcome to the love boat. We're about to move the boat. So we're gonna move the boat. I don't know just yet. Yeah, we got to move the boat. Come aboard. We've been expecting you. It's love boat. Alrighty then.
expecting you, man. Life's sweetest reward. Let it flow. It floats back to you. Soon we'll be making another run. The love promises something for everyone. Set a course for adventure, your mind on the road. And love won't hurt anymore. It's an open smile on a friendly shore. It's love.
That's all I'm about, people. I'm about the love of just us coming together and being one unit, happy with each other. Because together we strive, divided we already done failed shit. Because we don't know what divide, we don't even know what coming together is. I'm just saying. It's bullshit when you think about it. How else? That's chips there. I ain't trying to go slide back or nothing like that. But we're gonna listen to this truth here. I'm all about this.
Welcome back to the Conspiracy Tapes. Our next story begins in Washington, at the White House. It involves a mystery surrounding the death of Bill Clinton's best friend and personal lawyer, Vincent Foster. They buried Foster last July. They've been trying to bury the riddle of his death ever since. Officially, it has been ruled a suicide. But we've spoken to some criminal experts, men trained in examining violent deaths, who think the Foster case is much more sinister. It is a sweltering July day in Washington, D.C. At the White House, Vince Foster, right-hand man and lifelong friend of President Clinton, leaves his office for an appointment with death.
The White House is still in shock tonight after the apparent suicide of Vincent Foster, the deputy White House legal counsel and close personal friend of the Clinton family.
There was really no way to know why these things happen. And it's very important that his life not be judged simply by how it ended, because Vince Foster was a wonderful man.
Foster's body was found in this lonely Civil War stronghold.
You tell me, man, your boy is the president of the United States of America, man. How in the fuck you gonna have any fucking situation? How in the fuck you gonna kill you gonna be a happy motherfucker unless your motherfucking boy ain't worth shit. He the president? Come on, man. How you have problems and your dog is the president, man, of the United States of America, unless your dog ain't shit? If you end up killing yourself and your boy is the president of the United States of America and you kill yourself, how could things get that fucking bad when your boy, when your dog, nigga you come up with from high school, shoot marbles with? That's some bullshit.
Family, professional,
That's some bullshit.
or policeman that I've talked to who's had anything to do with the Vince
Bullshit.
Foster case.
And I'm here today to tell it.
States
The truth is the truth.
that not one of
Period. You on my show.
Gene Whitney,
I ain't trying to sell it.
advisor, drug buster,
I just want you to find out the truth for your fucking
On
self.
a cold pre-spring day, he retraced the journey which brought the despondent Foster to this remote spot.
The only things we know for sure about Vince Foster's death is that he was dead, and he was shot in the head, and his body was found in this park. The photographs that were released with his right hand clasping the pistol and his thumb through the trigger guard looks staged.
Forget any Whitewater connection to the killing. Whitewater is more like a red herring, according to Wheaton. This out-of-the-way airfield.
What's going on? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. The truth is the truth. Period. Fuck all the bullshit.
Key to the riddle of Vince Foster's death.
Which album? Which album?
Which there is a good possibility that he was. He was murdered because of the chance
going on,
of
kids?
exposing the drugs, guns, covert operations related to Mena, Arkansas.
Oh, y'all ain't talking. I'm gonna know who I am then.
An innocent who asked the wrong questions.
So who were the suspected murderers from Mena? Incredible as it seems, Wheaton says they were renegade U.S. intelligence agents who were actually running the illegal operations.
Vince Foster was responsible for receiving all sensitive information about wrongdoings of the intelligence community in the White House. Renegade covert operators are operating outside the law and outside the government. Just whichever faction felt it was threatened would have launched something on its own to kill a man that might threaten their inner circle.
To understand how Vince Foster ended up here, you should know that he started out here in Hope, Arkansas, population 10,000. Foster was a boyhood pal of President-to-be Bill Clinton. Years later, in the Arkansas Capitol and the nation's capital, the president and his wife Hillary
How you have
came
any
to
type
rely
of problem
on the
with
attorney
your
general
boy
of Gibraltar.
with the president?
He has had a genuinely outstanding career in the law.
Why?
That was Foster's introduction when he addressed graduates at his alma mater just before he died.
This invitation has caused me to stop from this hectic and challenging adventure I am on in Washington, to think about the roads I've traveled to get there.
The hectic adventure in Washington proved too much. After a series of attacks by the Wall Street Journal, Vince Foster ended it all, according to the official version.
There are unanswered questions.
That's completely right.
Now we got, don't matter.
Again, to call this a suicide.
Don't matter.
Absolutely.
Former New York Police Detective Arthur Nascarella learned all about murder on the mean streets of the city. 20 years of questioning, cajoling, calling. He knows how a violent death investigation should be conducted and how it shouldn't be conducted.
You have the Park Police come in, see the gun in Mr. Foster's hand, and immediately call it and treat it as a suicide. That is not good police work.
Nascarella, too, scoffs at the official story of suicide.
Very fishy. Like a large trout in the trunk of your car for about a week. I personally do not believe that it was a suicide. I believe it was a homicide. It's just too clean. It's just too... It's purpose. Okay? It's Hollywood. It's not reality.
Nascarella and Wheaton see eye to eye on the holes in the suicide story. Item, the neatness of the crime scene.
There was an amazing lack of blood next to his body.
There was little or no blood found at the scene, which is extremely difficult to understand. If somebody puts a gun in their mouth and pulls the trigger, they blow their brains out. It's not a pretty scene.
Missed.
Okay, there's a lot of blood. There's a lot of physical disturbance to the body. I don't have to go into it. You believe me? Okay, you are not going to look well.
Item, the gun found in Foster's hand.
35 years of conducting homicide investigations, I have yet to find a weapon of the caliber of a .38 caliber pistol or larger still in the victim's hand.
The gun remaining in the hand.
I hear you. I see that's your claim to fame.
It's also not impossible that I might hit a grand slam home run in the bottom of the 9th inning in this year's World Series, but it's not likely.
Item, the so-called suicide note found torn to pieces in Foster's briefcase almost a week after he died.
How they could say they never found it during the first search of the briefcase is absolutely ludicrous, because you're not searching a warehouse, you're searching a briefcase. All you have to do is turn it upside down and find everything in it.
No mention of the word suicide on it. No despondency beyond that which related to the work he was doing, the pressures of the office. Nothing about his family, no goodbye. It's not consistent with what goes on.
Item, the inexperienced Park Police investigating the violent death.
If I wanted an investigation,
Watch out.
totally
All right.
I would hire Park Police.
Damn.
To conduct the investigation.
I can't think of other people that would be more incompetent at doing that kind of work, except for the Keystone Cops.
Questions and more questions. All of the ingredients of a murder mystery that Wheaton feels can only lead back to the airport at Mena, Arkansas.
I have personally been investigating assassinations of American officers for almost 20 years.
Oh, ain't that some bullshit?
These covert operators don't go out and kill KGB agents or Cuban DGI agents. They kill them.
Need somebody to help you?
And if you think nobody should be that ruthless, just wait till you hear from a detective
all right?
who had his own brush with death. That mysterious near-fatal encounter.
Dude,
Bill
how you running around here without something over your head? What do you do with it?
Secret murder squads, identified plane flights, drug smuggling. It sounds like a movie, but there's actually one theory behind the death of top Clinton aide Vincent Foster. We take you back to Arkansas now as we continue our investigation of that dirty little secret that some believe may be the real motive for Foster's death.
There's a cover-up all the way from Mena, Arkansas to the White House.
I'm portrayed in some circles within the government as a traitor, and all I tried to do was the right thing.
There was a lot of muddy water in there, claims of CIA activity.
3 men, one thing in common. They ask too many questions about this small
No. You ought to get off. You ought to be able to have control, man. Get off the game, man. They saying get off the game.
Mena, Arkansas. A theater, some schools, a city hall.
All the kids shouldn't be on here anyway.
The runway is pretty quiet nowadays. Back in the 1980s, this was allegedly the nerve center of a secret gun-running operation to the Iran-Contra rebels. The hills around Mena would echo with transport planes taking off. Some of the pilots allegedly smuggled drugs back into the United States, despite Washington's war on drugs.
Victory over drugs is our cause.
How much did Bill Clinton, Vince Foster, and other officials know about Mena? Investigator Gene Wheaton.
Turns out, drugs back in was absolutely going on with the knowledge of certain intelligence within the U.S. government. When the Mena activities were done from the governor's desk, I cannot envision Vince Foster not having been consulted.
Arkansas State Police Officer Russell Welch tried to find out who knew what. It nearly got him fatally poisoned.
I was sick, and it was originally diagnosed as poison.
And what was the poison that almost cost him his life?
Military biological agent, great anthrax.
Anthrax is one of the prime assassination poisons used by the covert operators.
Those covert operators included self-confessed drug runner Barry Seal. He was one of Welch's early targets.
Barry Seal, some of the local people who were working with him were already saying that they were working CIA.
Welch soon learned this was no ordinary case.
We were several months in the investigation. Other federal officers told me that this case wasn't being handled the same as others. And that's when I took their word for it that something was a little bit different.
And the difference with this particular investigation was...
Well, the intentions in the statements were that the case was being slowed down.
Seal ended up dead, victim of an assassin squad. After his own death scare and other warnings, Welch finally got the message.
Now, in hindsight, dumb me. They were trying to tell me not to investigate, to leave it alone. I just want to get away from it. I don't think it hurt for somebody to take a good long look at it, as long as it's not me.
At one one point, Bill Duncan was taking a good long look at Mina. He was an IRS investigator assigned to find out what was going on there. He has regretted it ever since.
I feel betrayed. I feel like I'm a very patriotic American. I love my state. I love my country. I really did my best. And now I'm basically excluded from a career that I worked very hard to have and that I love.
Duncan says he resigned in frustration from the IRS after shadowy powers that be stymied his investigation.
There are powerful forces at play here. Something important enough for the Department of Justice and high-level Internal Revenue Service officials to become involved in subterfuge and perjury and perjury and administration of documents and evidence. And it continues. They got away with it.
I never in my wildest dreams or nightmares envisioned that we would end up with criminal charges.
Members operated in secrecy, sometimes serve a purpose, Duncan says.
I have no problem with bona fide covert operations. Some my place. If they become intertwined with illegal activity and corrupts the judicial process and system and needlessly imperils witnesses who cooperate and drug smugglers and money launderers to come into the state through an open door, or their perception of an open door, then that's another matter entirely.
You can't go arrest. You know, I see 130 loaded with cocaine because it's government operation.
Airplane technician Terry Capehart says he saw the secret Mina operation firsthand.
I'd be out there at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and trying to catch the and got to notice some weird, unusual goings and comings of airplanes. People don't think that it can happen in Mena, Arkansas. That was what the problem.
Why do you always worry about being first?
As Ron Fisk, the special counsel who's been appointed to investigate the Whitewater Affair and the Vince Foster's death, began subpoenaing documents, he started into a trail that is leading him into the covert activities at Mena, Arkansas, due to the money trails that lead between Little Rock and Mena.
Well, one man Fisk may want to speak to is a former Mena pilot named Terry Reed. Reed almost ended up like Vincent Foster with a bullet in his head. A family's life on the line asks questions about what President Clinton knew next. When Terry Reed heard of the supposed suicide of Clinton aide Vincent Foster, he saw the rap. He has reason to be suspicious. He says he too was targeted after his involvement with Mena, Arkansas got way out of hand. We caught up with the man who says he's been to hell and back with his family.
I spawned in the Army Station too.
On a sunny Sunday afternoon in a park in Arkansas.
I don't do that. I don't do that.
His wife and his 3
I'll never
children
do
have
that.
what looks like a few moments of all-American fun.
Don't make no sense.
But don't be fooled by this picture. Terry and Janet Reed and their kids spent months on the run. Hunted and chased, branded ruthless fugitives, steering death around every corner. Their crime? They allegedly fell foul of clandestine American intelligence operatives, which they believe links them to Vincent Foster.
I've been very frightened. It's a horrifying experience, and I can't believe I live in the United States, and this is the way people are treated.
A typical night is, sleeping with a Smith & Wesson under your pillow.
Reed is a pilot and was once with Air Force Intelligence. He says that after a meeting with Oliver North in the early 1980s, he began training pilots in the hills of Mena,
Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help you?
Resupply operation of the
Your
Conference
beautiful
in
new
Nicaragua.
aircraft is waiting at our nearest airfield.
According to
We
these
hope you're
documents,
very happy,
Reed
sir.
then took his family to Mexico, allegedly to open a CIA front company.
You could just as easily ship in large boxes of guns masked as machine tools. And since Mexican Customs was under our control and our payroll, certainly it was not going to open boxes and see if you had grenade launchers in lieu of computer-controlled lanes.
Reed says he soon discovered weapons were not the only items being shipped out of the crates in his warehouse.
I confirmed that my warehouse was storing cocaine in very, very large quantities, tons. We're not talking kilos, we're talking tons.
Outraged, Reed claims he told his CIA bosses he wanted out. In 1987, the family returned to the United States
when you've made your
and some news that was to change their lives forever.
We discovered we were wanted. I was labeled as a high-profile drug dealer, and the armed and dangerous label means the police officer, if you're apprehended, if you resist arrest, they shoot you. And we ran. We stayed.
Why, hello, how you doing?
For the better part of 6 months.
Until a person that has experienced it, I don't think you can feel the pain, the suffering, the sleepless nights. I mean, how many days can you go without sleep? How many days can you go without eating?
Not now, sorry.
My wife carried a gun in her diaper bag.
Some other time.
In with her diapers and building blocks and Crayolas is a Smith & Wesson 38 caliber 5-shot ready to protect her children. Our worst fear.
Merriweather Security Consulting. How can I
Kidnap one of
help?
our children and use it as a bargaining chip. At one point when we were probably most frightened, I actually had C4 explosives with motion
I will
detectors
direct one of our pilots to your
set up
current
around the motor
location.
home at night.
Reed and his wife were also indicted for stealing a plane that had mysteriously vanished years before. That's when they decided to stop running.
Your location is unsuitable for our helicopter.
And,
A full refund has been
Like I
issued.
say, I'm sure I irritated them by doing so. They would much have preferred to either shot me or apprehended me. As my attorney in the Wichita case felt, as she said it best, Terry, they just wanted to kill you. If they'd located you, you would never have made it to
That ain't gonna work. I can't bring it right now.
The Reeds were acquitted of all charges, and Terry has now written a book about the case. One of the characters in these pages, an Arkansas attorney named Vincent Foster, was when Reed started the book.
I don't believe Vince Foster committed suicide. I felt...
Merriweather, because security is a private matter. What can I do for you?
The least corruptible. And the way I interpret that is the one who would know...
Your Merriweather Air Team is on its way.
...to Congress, if so subpoenaed.
Bill Clinton also appears in the book. Reed writes about a 1986 meeting which was winding down the Mina Guns operation.
That operations meeting was forecasted to include just myself, my local CIA contact, and as well as a couple of guys from Washington who arrived unannounced and uninvited was Governor Bill Clinton. He came in primarily to express his concern about the way the operation was being curtailed.
We're here now.
Assaulted, and he's concerned about the political aftermath. So I can say from that meeting that he certainly knew of the operation, or he wouldn't have shown up there to express his concern about its curtailment.
We'll give the final word on Reed's story, Vincent Foster, and the CIA in Mina to this man, Larry Nichols. Nichols has practically made a career of embarrassing his old boss, Bill Clinton. Nichols is the man who produced Just for Flowers, the first big scandal of the Clinton era. He always believed Mina could be another scandal.
To me, he was trying to investigate me. He was going to get blamed for it, and they were trying to use me to do it.
And what was Clinton's response?
There's only one thing there. He said, great. One of us is wrong. One of us is lying.
Well, we may never know for sure where the truth lies in the Mina case or the Vince Foster death, but we're certainly going to keep looking.
didn't say anything. Team Creeper? Let me try to start it. Oh, Gamer, it's such a jumping. I'm 48. Thank you. What? Yeah, I know. There, you gotta do some of the parkour first. Pokey, bro. This guy doesn't know.
Hello, you're through to Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help? Thank you, sir. Your spectacular aircraft is now ready for you at our nearest airfield.
Again, it's just no, you're supposed to, when you get halfway, jump off for the parachute and parachute into it. Now, parachute. Shut up! No, this is ridiculous. And what if he makes it? What if he does it? Kill him. Eh? Oh. Nice. Gino out. Hey.
He having some two little kids on here. They ain't want to do it, whoever the boy trying to tell them to do. Not yet. Boy, the kids don't even know how good they got it right now. When they got a mom and a dad. just don't know how good it is to have a mom and a dad.
Set your mind on this thought. Fuck me up when I really start thinking about it. Everything that's ever been invented, man or society, has replaced what's real. Think about it. You gotta think about it. Before man thought about using animals to move around, man walked. That's real. He walked. That's real. The horse made it more convenient for him to move around. Well, after a while, the horse and shit, that wasn't good enough. Came along. The car. The car replaced a real thing, an animal, a creation. Replace it. Think about anything that you want to think about. Anything you put your mind on. You think about it. This slab replaced what was real. It was real life there. You took you put concrete and technology on top of what was already there. And ran out what was living there. Made them go. Why do we? They said the species is dying out. Where you run them off their natural habitat, where they're supposed to be. So they gotta go somewhere else, and then you run them out of there, and now all of a sudden the species dying.
Yep, because it don't have what it normally eat. Where's that? Where it come from? See,
but think about it. You know, and this is where the idea came from. Dude was talking about Pampers. Replaced diapers. The diapers came from cloth, sackcloth, real shit. The plastic was formed.
Had to be made.
What was better on the baby?
The cloth.
The cloth always better, but plastic replaced what was real. Think about anything. There was a time in civilization where the child didn't go away from home to learn. He learned at the house. The real shit. Now he learned what he was supposed to learn. Was it agriculture? Whatever his specialty was, he learned it at home. Where he learned from his mom and dad. They were the teachers. That was the job of the family. The mom, the dad, raised the family. teach them. Daddy teach the boys, mama teach the girls. Is that easy? Is that hard? Mama teach the girls, daddy teach the boys. That's it. Schools came along, educational system came along to replace what was real. So now they can indoctrinate you with what they want you to know and dispel what your parents are teaching you. Morally, all the shit going on right today. School is replacing what's real. And the system is taking the power away from the parents to be real parents.
Right. Because they'll put you in jail.
Because everything, the laws that come about, the law come about, now some laws is good. Because, you know, hey, listen, nigga, kill a nigga, that ain't good law. That was the time you gonna let you kill a nigga. It was okay. Open season or just, because you didn't look like, that was, but there are things that have been done to replace what's really, really real. And it's been going on in this country forever. Whatever the real shit was in the beginning, it ain't what it is now. It's been replaced with false shit.
Ain't no lie, yeah. Anything real has been replaced.
Everything we got right now is false shit. You better look at it like that. You know inside yourself what's real. When you look at the fucking illusion that's created by this bullshit system, like, man, these motherfuckers have got us so far away from what's really fucking real. The real. When you fucking men, it's okay men to fuck men, women to fuck women. That's bullshit.
Ain't okay.
Even though that shit's been going on, you can't make a law that says it's okay.
That's it. You can't make.
You're replacing the real shit. You're replacing the law of the creator.
It's wrong.
It's wrong.
It's wrong.
Anything, and I'm gonna take it a step further.
Percolate.
Most shit that man do is in false shit. That's why you got to dig down and find out what's really real. Because most of the shit that you see that looks good
ain't good. Ain't good, dog.
Yeah, I thought about that. It just blew my mind. I was talking about, damn, so what is truth? What you find out yourself, and it stands in righteousness with right living, right shit, and that's what's real. Because there's a lot of bullshit out here, man.
And it's gonna stand the test of time because you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel the truth. The truth, you're gonna feel that. You're gonna know it's true once you feel this truth. Because it's gonna be.
You know, and then I hear this statistic. Fuck you up. Of 13% of blacks in America, 4 to 5% of them is male. That's all. There's more women than men. It's almost 71. So, and then to be such a small minority, but look what's on their ass. That little small percentage raised a lot of hell and fuck shit up. But think about this shit. Think about it. Amazing. We make a 4%, but most of the diseases and shit falling upon our monkey ass. Prostate cancer, you know, and where prostate cancer fucking a nigga up? That shit sit right behind the balls. So, you know, the shit's actually, when you're on the diagram, prostate behind the balls, man. And then we only have women out, so 5% men, 8% women, 13%. We're talking about 13%. Black women, cervical cancers and ovarian cancers and breast cancers lead the country.
Yeah.
What's he winning by?
13% of the population. A lot of it's fucked up.
That's a lot of people.
I can do this for you.
As I was going to say, go back to the diet, Terry. Go back to what she's putting in.
Because like I said, because like I tell you about my boy, the one that he said he went to the hospital and he thought he was having a heart attack. And what they did while he thought he was having a heart attack was rolled him on the side. And they said, well, we see where your heart is fluctuating. He'll take this pill. He said, I don't need no pill. You feel me, baby? So when he said he wouldn't take the pill, they rolled him on the side and left him there for 4 hours.
Got him.
No, this some blood. You know, just some little story.
This a dude I know from the NO. He was telling me that he thinking about leaving his wife, you dead. Because one, he telling his son to do one thing, then he going to her, and then she telling him to do another. See, and then my son gonna tell me, I don't have to listen to you. I'll go ask mom. See, I don't believe in that type of separation, John. And she don't want to do nothing about it.
I'm sorry, gamer. I don't need to.
But anyway, he was having chest pains. He did dealing with all that shit. And plus he on blood pressure medicine.
Bad relationship with woman.
Yeah. Son.
Bad relationship with son equals stress.
I guess.
Equals high blood pressure. Equals a lot of shit.
Everything.
Think about it. But you know, and then we think about, you think about medicine.
No.
And versus the natural food, which is supposed to be the medicine. Imhotep, Hippocrates said, let your food be your medicine, medicine be your food. Food, that's your medicine. What you eat. Not no tablets, not no pills. The medication is replacing what's real.
Because I can see, medication is just the feel of what's real, but it ain't.
Well, just mask up shit. Just mask it up. Cover it up. It's a Band-Aid. There's the number of Band-Aid with Band-Aid. Then you put the Band-Aid on the wound. The wound heals itself. The Band-Aid just cover it.
So now you got a Band-Aid on to cut the knee stitches.
You know what I mean? What medicine do, it just keeps coming back for more. We want to keep selling product. We a drug infested nation. We love drugs.
And they want
drugs when we want it, how we want it, anytime we want it.
And like I said, how you just start making up all different type of drugs? You gotta be making up the thing for the drugs.
You gotta keep, see what they do. They know, they ain't dumb. They know the derivatives. They know they know where the compound that's in, because they getting their compounds from, the earth, vegetation. They know where they can go, but what they do, they chemically treat what, they compromise what is real. And so when you put medicine on, that's why it's all fucked up.
Yep.
All food is chemically. See, when you're not on greens and veggies and shit like that, man, you're eating a whole bunch of fucked up shit. Fried shit, greasy shit. You're gonna get sick. And they're gonna give you medication.
They cover that up.
Fight that medication of food that you eat.
They cover that sickness up. Just to cover it up, make you feel good. Until you start feeling bad again.
And then you once you start feeling bad, you go back in the same.
Yep.
You ain't cured.
You ain't cure shit.
You ain't cured. You just make you feel better.
You ain't cure shit, because that's all the medicine's for, to make you feel better. Get him out of here.
You have the prescription, and you got 2 refills. After the refills, set an appointment with me, nigga.
And if you don't set an appointment, you won't get the refill.
I don't have a better shit than I get.
Oh, boy, it's funny, man.
I'm gonna get you killed because you're gonna try to keep Parker. No, he's gonna try to kill me. He's gonna try to kill me. No. No. Okay. Dude, get the beer sheet, get the beer sheet. Yeah, there is. He doesn't know what to do. I know what he's doing. Stupid. I just made it like. Yes. There it goes. No, show it right when he gets in there. And then you should run. I can do myself like the whistle. Oh, he's quiet somewhere that you can't see him. You could watch him. He might have a mile. He may have left. Go, man. Can you come pick me up and I'll cook it? You don't need to take the cook over. Oh. Okay, I'm about to come. I'm coming. Yeah, I'm coming. Don't kill each other, just kill this guy. Nice. I got him this time, I'll kill him. I'm gonna get him. But when he's about to make it, I'm gonna shoot him. We can use that helicopter to get back over. Did you count? Oh, you left. Nice. Well, then how are we gonna win? No, that's a cargo bomb. If you left, how are we gonna do this? Yeah. Here. Yeah, let's have your aircraft. Okay, let me get some more guns. Okay, here, hang on. Try to go. Okay, that's good. You put the tape. You're about to try to get here. I think I can do it. Do it. Okay, I'm gonna blow it up. Watch out. Let's see that. You see this? I know how to do this. No, I'm not gonna don't get out. Now I climb over. And we can. I know there's No. I'm doing whatever I want to. Yeah, it's supposed to be right here. Here, you know what to do? Climb onto that thing. Climb onto it. I'm gonna that way. I know, they're looking for me. I'm gonna try. First person is awesome. I'm gonna go to the city. I'm gonna go to the city. City, watch out. I'm already out. Sure, do you want me to pick you up? Here. No, I know how to pick you up. I know how to pick you up. Yeah. Actually, this is a hike so that I can cover. So I don't have to fly. I can just hover down, and you can get on me, and then I can fly over there. Could you ever get on me? Come on, neighbor. Get on. Over here. In the bunker. You can, get on me, don't get in. But, get on me. No, get out and get on me. You won't die. I'm just gonna help you over. Okay. No, stay right there. Yeah, that would be impossible. Let's do some crazy stuff. Let's do some crazy stuff. I'm gonna go as high as I can. You're under me. Go under me. Go under me. I'm going up slowly. I helped you on. You wanna go to the beach?
Cleveland was ahead by a point. So don't tell me it was a knockout blowout from the start, because it wasn't. And then, as you know, in game 2, even though it got out of hand, after one quarter in game 2 at Oracle, Cleveland led by a point. So I'm just trying to say, they didn't look to me completely overmatched from the start in those games. Well, what I'm talking about was primarily game 2, and I'm talking about primarily the first half.
What's going on, good people? What's going on, bad?
I don't know who that nigga is, man.
See me, I'm cool with all that deal. Ain't got no problem with nobody kicking me out of this session. It's all good. But the truth is the truth. Ain't no thing going on. I ain't tripping. They'll be inviting me next.
I don't keep a record of purchases. Nobody's messing with you once you get that.